Hey crew, how's it going? Thanks a lot for joining. I really appreciate it. This is awesome. Thanks a lot. All the credit goes to you. We've been growing exponentially. Thank you so much for all your support. Before we jump into the review, I'd like to remind everyone to please subscribe, leave a like, and also please comment down in the section below, as well as hitting that notification bell so you can be up to speed on the latest review. Today we have a very special review. I'm really happy to talk about these sneakers. I'm your host, Devagaro. Thanks a lot once again. These are completing the trifecta. As you can see over there, well, hold on a second. They're not technically part of the Travis Scotts that we have back there, the lows and the highs, but you guys know and understand the similarities. So I'm just gonna call it for the time being, the trifecta. I'm super glad I was even able to get these at retail, but we'll get into that later. As you can already see, today we're gonna be declassifying and reviewing the Jordan 1's High OG in the Dark Mocha colorway. Boom! First of all, I would like to show you guys the box, which is your standard Nike Air box, Air Jordan 1, and on the side, there is the label right there. You guys can get the details. My size is a US 13. And in terms of the label, it reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. And the silhouette, the colorway is Sail Black, Dark Mocha Black. So there you go. That's the box. Inside, really quickly, you have your quality assurance sticker up here, and we have the stamp on top in red. So those look right, and the box is just a plain box inside. You know, in terms of the paper, it's just your normal paper. All right, let's jump into the review. Front to back, the mudguard comes with black leather, very soft to the touch, I may add. Also, the toe box is in white leather with your vintage perforations for Air Jordan 1's. Behind it, we have a couple of overlays with the same black leather as the mudguard, very soft to the touch. When we have also behind it as well, there are a couple of eyelid ridges on the sides, which is also coming in black. The shoelaces are black. Then there's also an extra pair of shoelaces which comes in sail, matching the midsole. I love that touch. Then as we move on to the mid panel, it's also matching in white leather, and we have the swooshes in black. So moving our way back to the rear of the sneaker, that's where we have all the splashes of accents in Dark Mocha, both on the heel cap with a suede type of material, which is, by rubbing it, you can see how the tone varies from side to side. So I'm just gonna try to do it over here and maybe do an up close to the camera. Perhaps you can see it. Then on the upper side of the ankle support area, we have the wings and the Jordan Air logo as well. And then on top, there is another layer of white leather. The Dark Mochas feature a white nylon tongue with black and white branding, Nike Air, as you can see here. And inside on the sock liner is a material, like a mesh-like material, which is black. And the insoles are black with white Nike Air branding. Making our way downwards, we have a midsole featuring sail colorway to bring that vintage vibe that I just love. I just want everybody to start doing this vintage look, not because I also have like this kind of a vintage jacket, but as you can see, I really like it, I dig it. So this is just awesome. Finally, if we flip the Dark Mochas, we have that classic circular pattern towards the forefront of the foot and the Nike branding in the middle in black. Now I'll throw the Mochas on feet to give you guys a chance to see them up close. As many of you know, these have been compared with the Travis Scott highs, and they are very, very similar. However, leave a comment in the section down below if you'd like to see a review on either one of the highs or the lows, or if you even want me to review and compare or contrast all three of them or a couple of them. Let me know and I'll be happy to put together a review so you guys have a closer look and have a better understanding of which one you want to go given your budget. All right, now let's talk about sizing a bit. For Air Jordan 1s, I always recommend true to size, and that's the same thing for most Nikes, but that's not the case if you either have a very narrow foot, which you can go half a size down, or if you have a very wide foot and going half a size up. But like I said, most of the time you should be good with true to size. Now let's move on and talk about the release date. When did these beauties drop? So let me take a step back. I have to split it into 2 dates. Very interesting. The first drop happened in the US, and it was on October 31st, Halloween 2020. And the second drop happened in Europe, had to wait a little bit more, maybe like a month and a half. So that happened on December 19th of 2020, a little bit before Christmas time. So you can imagine the hype was through the roof, and these were not easy to come by. The Dark Mochas retailed obviously in the sneakers app as well as select boutiques around the world. The Dark Mochas retailed at $170 in the US and 170 euros in Europe. So when it comes to the aftermarket, these are going for north of 400 euros for most sizes, being the most expensive, the smaller sizes up to around 12.5 US. And then the bigger sizes are the ones that you may still be able to pull off and secure by less than 400 euros. In my view, guys, I think that the Dark Mochas are a great option if you missed out on the Travis Scotts. They're definitely not the poor man's Travis Scott, as many have labeled it. But having said that, let's be real, these are very, very popular and very hyped only because they are so similar to the Travis Scotts that just created so much buzz back in 2019. It's just the reality. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining once again. It's a true honor, and thank you very much. I've been engaged by so many of you in the last few days and weeks. Let's keep it going. Please leave a comment in the section down below. What did you think about the Dark Mochas? Do you think they're the poor man's Travis Scott, or do you think that they're a solid shoe? Would you like me to do a review or not? Leave your comment in the section down below. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. Now, y'all have been properly debriefed, and we can officially declassify the Air Jordan 1 High OGs in the Dark Mocha colorway. And also remember to please subscribe, leave a like, and hit the notification bell so the channel can continue growing. You can't imagine how much it helps. So thanks once again for your support. And until next time, remember, always fresh, never stress.